will be the next match, and the flight has taken off from Moat House towards Centrals. The 12 teams are preparing to go to their drop spots.
A very exciting one as you think about it again. Now, just now we barely really got to see anything that happened. Perhaps a change in pace. You can see Sming already dropping quickly to our Moat House, and I love this, I would say 2-1-1 formation coming through. Allows them so much information. It allows them to quickly just play off each other if they want to. Allow them to, I would say, individually get pickoffs if they want.
Oh, and also, right now, what I'm seeing here, Tash,
Yeah.
for Falcon, they are getting closest towards RRQ, where RRQ will try to drop at Central, but as usual for Falcons, they are taking Fire Brigade. Usually they will go towards Lumber Mill, but the flight path most probably a bit further away, making them moving towards Central. But
Hold
on the
on.
other side,
Look at where Team Solid has dropped here. It's over on Brasilia. They are quite separated from Netshoe Miner, but it's Tatu very, very close to them.
oh, they will be fighting within each other, but we have AG Global. Oh, hey, shot! With that shotgun coming from Ray, first blood belong to Evo's Esports.
Great start for them. Perhaps this is exactly what the Tigers needed to give them that momentum push ahead. Carmel knocked down already. Look how quickly every single member for AG Global is picked up. Kill leader, Evo's gonna be happy just being able to just start off on the right foot here. Now looking over to the other members, I think we saw the interview with Fluxo just now, how they said that we can expect so many new things, new changes, and it's gonna be very exciting for them today. What do you think so far?
Oh, I think for right now, for Fluxo, they'll try to play it safe. And right now, they are in Quarry as well as Golf Course and Mount Villa. They have a big split there. The chances are they'll try to make sure that their equipment are getting much more better before they engage in a fight. And closest to them in Marble Works are Buriram. So the chances are, if let's say without a complete equipment, if they go to Marble Works, then there'll be one-sided fight there.
A very interesting situation if you think about it. I think for a 3-1 formation just now from Team Solid, I think they had the idea, okay, let's just try to find out who is the one we're going to be trying to go up against. And I think they really realized that he's not going to be able to find any stragglers. So I like how they're like, okay, for a 3-1 formation from Team Solid, it's like, okay, let's try and see if we can go aggressive or not. Tattoo 13 probably said, probably not. They're playing very close to each other, but we have to just really break into the defenses. Let's take our time. We don't want to be knocked out a little bit too early. As the panel said, the Brazilian teams, 3 of them in fact, were knocked out very, very soon. This is the game that they need to play catch up on as the map slowly dwindled throughout the day.
Yes, I do agree as well. And zone is shrinking right now for Team Solids. They tried to move towards Central as well, where RRQ is there. And right now they are using Arvon to make sure that they are no enemy when they are using that zip line. But they are playing it safe. They knew, they put the first Arvon and they were there, but the chances are they'll not taking the risk as well. And this is the gameplay where Ray was a quick shot with that shotgun as well, and aim guard with that throw gun towards Caramel, supported by his friend. It was a good and deadly fight that they were having.
Yeah, I really like his movement just now, really displays so many of the team members. And in this situation, when you saw that first drop, everyone was sort of really separating from their teammates. And this is what I really like about how teams are just so quick on that revive as well, which means that they're allowed to play separately. They have to go for 2-1-1, they can go for 3-1, they can go for 1-1-1. In fact, we saw that Loud have doing that in the beginning of the week. Now Tattoo 13, quick on that, initiate. Abai High knockdown already, and Razor quickly brings him back into the game itself. Team Solid, not quite done yet. Sees Mal, takes him out, and they're gonna quickly just demolish that glue wall. And I love that follow-up coming from the team. Dudes as well will be the next potential victim. He's so low, finds Extrap 7. This answer back is with Guaxa. It's gonna be looking very, very rough for RRQ, but despite that, they still managed to answer back. But the kill leaders right now will be NMG. We'll be seeing a replay very, very soon on that, but NMG is the one here. Long range fights toward Team Solid.
Oh, NMG just joined the party. We can see that how RRQ and also Team Solid were fighting, but unfortunately for Team Solid, they have been wiped out on the 12th place. And right now, what we are seeing, Twisted Mind with Loud as well, with RRQ has been knocked to the lobby on the 11th place.
No, Abai High, we saw him run away and tried his best to stay alive. But hold that thought, Loud in trouble here. Twisted Minds putting in a lot of damage. Ming does find Yago in the end, but the other members of Twisted Minds are already down and out. A two-man disadvantage here that move out of the way. Also on the bottom side of this terrain, no high ground advantage, cannot hold on for any longer. It's up to Diamond to keep the team going.
What a great shot coming from Saming just now before he was knocked down with that Woodpecker. One shot towards the enemy, but immediately be revived as well. But for Saming, 1 versus 4, of course, he will not able to survive. But
It's a tall
right now,
order to ask.
we have 10 squads remaining, 37 players, and we are in 5th minutes. The highlight for Game 2, we are seeing they will try to farm more and more elimination points, and with the zone in Brasilia right now, everyone is getting prepared.
It's a very interesting situation because I wasn't expecting RRQ and Team Solid to get knocked out that early. Yes, they had protocols in play, but I think for Team Solid is about that situation where they're not able to move anywhere, can't run, because where they go behind them was EVOS, in front of them was, I believe was RRQ. What can you do in that situation? And the same thing could be said about RRQ. And I think we saw that in knockout stage where a lot of teams were just quietly waiting, attracted to the sound of gunfights, and then just slowly just collapsing and third partying. I wouldn't be surprised if today was the same day to do that again.
And I do agree with you. For Nature Miners, they are really taking that opportunity as well when RRQ and Team Solid were fighting together on that bridge near golf course. But for Nature Miners, they already on the first one to drop in Brasilia, and they knew that there will be some teams are coming from golf course because the zone what we are seeing just now are coming towards Brasilia, towards fields, so they have no choice. If let's say they do not come now, then the chances are more and more teams moving towards the compound, holding their ground, gatekeeping everyone from coming towards their zone.
Honestly, in this situation for Falcons, I thought it would be a little bit more loud for them, given the fact that they had such an incredible start today. But understandably so, how they don't want to go too aggressive. Speaking of aggression, it's going to be NMG that will be the team that's going on the aggressive. Just now, they dropped toe-to-toe with Team Solid. They took down Team Solid and then finally moved around the area and took out any stranglers coming in the way. I think there were members coming through because look at how many people are coming and rotating toward them. But for this time, it's going to be Loud coming in and taking out the last 2 members of Twisted Minds. Diamond was all alone, and I love the fact that they're just collapsing straight onto them. Still, he has to stay alive, trying to stay to bring his team glory. Diamond knocked down already. Quad for Drag, in fact. 7. Playing catch up, not only on a -5, but they can show us that despite the early ending they had earlier, they can just really surprise us with a snap of a finger.
Oh, and right now for Twisted Mind, Exposy is still alive, trying to survive, trying to reset his team, but he needs to be careful. For Exposy, he in the middle of the zone in fields. The chances are nearby with him is Gaimin Gladiators, so the chances they'll be fighting as well. But for PE Sports, we are seeing they are coming towards AG Global as well on the hillsides there.
Look at how many teams have not entered the circle yet. They're just trying to wait toward the sides of the circle, hoping to catch any stragglers, hoping to keep anyone as much as they can. Going into the circle early means that you're going to have to take these early fights, yes. And it's very dangerous to be knocked out super early. But my concern right now for most of these teams is, if you're late to the circle, being gate-capped, and you don't have the most opportune of, I would say, win conditions, talking about high ground, talking about positioning, what can you do here? But let's see what at the table, because for Twisted, it's only Diamond all alone there.
Up above, just being revived by Exposy. So now it's quite dangerous for them because Loud is very nearby.
They are.
And if they say they're mad, but right now we are on the second zone, so the damage is not being so harsh toward the players. They can still be able to revive with only 1-2 med kits, but they need to be fast. But especially Falcon as well. What I'm seeing here, Falcons, they drop towards the Fire Brigade, they move towards Lumber Mill, but they are not here yet towards the zone. Whereas the zone is shrinking towards the third one, where everyone is already going inside.
AG Global will be the one inside of the circle, taking this compound. Could potentially get the pickoff onto PEs, and they do. Cypher, with the opening, finds Hwang An. Massive play. Buys a lot of time, in fact, by putting that blue wall up there. potentially keeping them alive for a while longer. Not only just keeping them alive, denying any space as well. Saming brought in already by Exposy. And this situation for AG Global, we saw them very aggressive yesterday. They had quite a number of eliminations. Very quiet here, not able to get to the zone. And what's more interesting is the fact that, despite the fact that they were trying to gatekeep PE Esports, it's them that is trying to get out of the compound to go into the open area as PE Esports prepare to just completely collapse onto them.
Oh, and right now we are seeing LBT using the portal go as well, making sure that he'll be the one gatekeeping them. But can he make it? Can he gatekeep 4 of the players coming from AG Global? Whereas 3 of the players coming from PE Sports are way behind on the hillsides on the right. But right now they are taking their time. They don't want to rush over things because they knew if they will be fighting close counter, then the chances are they'll be third-partied by NMG as well, which is only nearby towards them.
Loving this chip damage coming through from both teams. Both teams not really willing to really go all in here. Understanding that they didn't go too aggressive earlier. And speaking of aggression, here's a team that we saw aggressive yesterday is Buram United. Coming in toward the northern side, they find themselves near the other members of Twisted Minds. They're keeping very, very safe. And Twisted Mind at a man disadvantage compared to the rest. And I'm understanding that for Buram United, they want to take advantage of this high ground. They don't want to be third party at the same time. Waiting for the right time, perhaps trying to fight for this arsenal would be a good thing for them, giving them so much value in terms of their utility, in terms of weapons.
And right now what I'm seeing here, Loud is next to Buriram. Fluxo as well. Are they going to sandwich Buriram right here?
Could happen. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the thing. You can see that there's just so many shots coming through here. Carmel finds Saming and Bunsin just finds another. And this situation, Saming knocked down already. Loud is the kill leader, in fact, for this one. -5 points, no problem. They want to go aggressive. But our whole crowd, heroes here. Peter rushes through. Just now Peter with 11 points in the bag. Can he just ride off that high? And he wants to try his best to break all of that utility. He takes a space round, caught off guard here as a sandwich between him as well as his teammate. Peter's going to be very happy with what? Nando 9 knocked down already. The other members of NMG stuck inside of this compound. Cannot move anywhere, stuck like rats, and they get eliminated at 10th.
Falcon did it again at 12 minutes. 4 eliminations has been coming towards them easily. And now they are moving closer towards AG Global. Only divided by them is that wall. Can they make it through? Right now, Dew with that AWM standing on the wall, but we have PE Sports on the other end, and we have EVOS as well, trying to use all that bombs, but Steffi has been used to make sure that they are safe, and with the RGS as well, will not be used towards Gan.
They're just waiting, they're losing players one by one. Falcons as well, shifts their attention there. It's a 4-way fight, 3-way fight. PE Sports eliminated, and AG Global spite the fact that they're taking a head-on fight. They're okay to bring this toward Falcons, and they just wait for the right time. There is a wall separating these two teams. They have to find the right opportune time, moment, and also space. Falcons, very careful, watches their own back as well. Portugal used to just take a little bit more space forward. AG trying to play it very, very safe. Blue Melter used already and broken, as On Fire will be the one to be the tip of the spear for the team itself. They rush through. Peter knocked down already. Stop really quick on that. Stop. 2, in fact. 3 On Fire down already. Falcons in a very, very scary situation. Rescue as well. Falcons in trouble. Completely gone. Stop will be the one to destroy the hometown heroes, and Falcons take 8th place.
And AG Global immediately went in, and right now we are seeing Loud with a Buriram. 2 of the players coming from Loud are getting wiped, but now another player has been knocked as well by Moshi with that card and Jade. And immediately they take the elimination points, but Moshi has been taken down by Yago with that AWM.
Yago all alone. 8 eliminations already. If he comes out of this alive, this would be prolonging the survivability for Loud and perhaps bringing them forward. He spots 1 already. Unfortunately, Whiffs can't do much on that one. Will be knocked down. Unfortunate for him. He can do more. And Buram United shut him down. Loud, 7th place.
Oh, what a fight. And now we are seeing 3 group are fighting with each other, and for Buriram they cannot rest. Joanna and Moshi has been knocked down, but Moshi has been picked up as well. Twisted Mind has been knocked to the 6th place. And right now for Wasana and Get High, they are going in. AG Global losing 1 player, but for AG Global they are going in towards Gaimin Gladiators.
Look at the circle. It's gonna be EVOS that has all the advantage. But despite that, everyone wants to take this fight to the north side. AG Global is the kill leader right now, and they're not stopping. 9 already. Bunzin is here, and so is Fuso. He rushes through, takes up that space, and they're okay with that. Gaimin Gladiators taking 5th place. AG, last man standing, not quite yet. Good day completely obliterates him off there. And Guam United takes 4th, and now is down to our last few teams.
And with that, we have Fluxo. They are trying to play safe with that sniper as well. It's trying to low with 2 teams remaining. We have a Fluxo coming from Brazil and Evos coming from Indonesia. We are seeing MGod taking his space.
And he's just waiting, rushing up forward here. Fluxo has nowhere to go. The blue zone completely just shrinking onto them as well. Despite the low ground advantage, EVOS, they do all they can. Puts in all the damage, the pressure, a bit much for Fluxo. They can't move out of the way. And finally, they break through. Aim got array, knocked already. Geo, MT7, they completely just collapse onto the members of EVOS. Abax is all alone, and so is Good Day. And for now, it's going to be looking like a booyah for our Brazilians. It is going to be
Fluxo! What a great gameplay coming from Fluxo! We have 6 teams during the fight, 6-way fight. A new record coming from the knockout to point rush. We are seeing only 5-way, but now 6-way team. Fluxo eventually came out as the winner for